Oh, hello. You must be the new recruit. Well, Lutwidge certainly does have a good taste in recruits. Sorry. So has he told you anything about what you need to do? Okay, great. Well, let me be the first to give you the biggest and warmest welcome to Lutwidge and Frollic's Fantastical Circus of Curious Wonders, or the LFFCCW. No one calls it that. Humor me. Okay. So, there's a few things we need to get squared away before we can show you to your tent and get you set up for your act and all that stuff. So, I've got a clipboard here, and we're just gonna get that sorted out. Oh, how rude of me. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rhys von Kirschner. You may know me by many names. I happen to get around quite often. You may know me by Dreamboat Galore. Not ringing any bells? Alright, well, here you might know me as the jingling, jangling, singing, dancing horn devil of Asmodeus. Yes, I know, it's very embarrassing. I'm trying to convince Lutwidge to let me change it, but you know, it's an act. It's what I do, you know. I sing and dance across the stage, playing this tambourine in front of hundreds of adoring fans, mostly adoring. Some are fans. You get it. Just generally making a big buffoon of myself. You know how it is. It pays. It pays. All right. And that's what you're here for, right? Money? Yeah, me too. We all are. Yeah, all right. So, what is your name, dear? What a beautiful eclair. Isn't that like a pastry? Yeah, thought so. Baker, right. Baker's daughter. All right, fascinating. Neat. All right, lovely name. Now, did Lutwidge and Frollic tell you what act they were gonna have you do? Fortune telling. Neat. All right, cool. Excellent. So, in that case, I'm gonna fill this out so we can get a profile of your skills. Most of us work in one or two different areas. That way we can know where to put you, who to pair you up with. Might be me. Could be anyone. Might be me. It would be lucky if it was, wasn't it? All right, well, let's begin, shall we? All right. Okay, so we have your name. Excellent. Date of birth. Okay, got it. Tiefling. Hey, fiends of a feather, am I right? Okay, that was weird. That didn't make sense. All right. Now, height and weight. I know typically it's impolite to ask a lady about her figure, but we really need to know. There's a lot going on here. You know, we've got a lot of acrobats flying around and people being shot out of cannons and stuff, and we really need to know, just in case we need to fit you in a costume or shoot you out of a cannon or anything. All right, great. Lovely, lovely proportions. All right, now, are you single? Why do we need to know? Well, you see, people in committed relationships come with all of this baggage. Always wanting to, take nights off and bring their partner backstage, all those sort of nonsense things, and not to mention all the drama and backstabbing that comes along with, seeing other people and dating around, especially when, 2 or more of us start to get together, but, oh, you're single. Well, forget everything I just said. It's really no big deal. Lutwidge and Frollic don't really care who's noodling who, as long as, we're up and ready for the show and we all have our, business in order. I personally try to stay out of all that drama, and I never let anything be more of an issue than it absolutely needs to be. So you just keep that in mind. All right, I'm in the blue and yellow tent, just so you know, in case you happen to need anything. Advice, those kind of things. Great, all right. We'll just keep that on the table. Okay, moving on, list of skills. Here we go. This is the good thing. All right, just give me a yes or no first, and then we'll get into your skill level second. All right. Can you cook, sing, paint, draw, play music, theatrical experience, stage combat, real combat, juggling, acrobatics, tightrope, contortions, sleight of hand, animal handling, dancing, yodeling, songwriting, choreography, languages, dialects, accents. Do you have a valid carriage driver's license? Lick your elbows, double jointed, any of those things? Right, okay, single jointed. Fire eating, sword swallowing, fire juggling, sword juggling, fire breathing, aerial skills, clowning, general buffoonery, tumbling, falling, stilts, unicycles, tricycles, knife throwing. Can you fit in a clown car with 14 other people? 13, all right. Baton twirling, belly dancing. Sorry. Mime, puppetry, ventriloquism. Yeah, that's creepy. Escapism. No, not like that. But thank you for sharing. All right, anything I have not mentioned here? All right, that's creepy, but I kind of like it. All right. Great, great. We are off to a excellent start here. I've just got a few more questions for you. List for me your top 3 talents and rate them on a scale of 1 to 10. Acrobatics at a 6. Sword fighting at a 9. Okay. And baton twirling at a 7. All right. Impressive. Okay. Now, don't let these ones scare you at all. It's fine. Are you an organ donor? Would you like to become one? Okay. Now, are there any organs that you would be willing to give up if you had to? Okay. Great. Excellent. Do you have a last will and testament? No. Would you like to get started on that? Oh, no reason. Lutwidge just likes to make the offer to people. You know, he really likes everyone to be prepared in case something were to go wrong. Not that that's gonna happen, you know, but just in case. All right, suit yourself. Next of kin and power of attorney. Do you have a permanent home address? Great. Great. Well, that just about does it for my questions. So Lutwidge will take this and probably put you in at least one more area and pair you up with someone, as I said. So let's get to the main event, shall we? Your fortune-telling position. We'll get you hooked up with the rest of your costume later, but I do have this to give to you. This is your scarf. You can wear this any way you want. Most fortune tellers we've had in the past have worn it kind of around their head, mysteriously, like this. Mostly so people can't see when you're lying. It's a beautiful little scarf. It will look lovely with your eyes, really, so. Sheer, you know, it will help you look mysterious, sultry and seductive. Not that you don't already look like those things, but alright, cool. You are one of the first people that hasn't completely run away when I've said something like that. Excellent. Alright, well, you can just take that. Great. Now, we've got this bad boy for you. This is your crystal ball. Isn't it wonderful? Now I know it's kind of see-through right now, but that's because it can open up. And we fill it with this trick liquid that kind of changes colors and it has all these shapes and patterns and those kind of things. Really showy. Because that's the thing, right? Lutwidge is very aware that there are people on this planet who have actual magical powers and can actually see the future and give fortunes and all those things, but here, we're not about that. The thing with those magical people is, those people are expensive, and we come a dime a dozen, and that makes us cheap and available, if you know what I mean. Right, so, like I said, you'd use this and kind of do all different kinds of hand movements with it. Something kind of like this. Again, it's all about the intrigue, the drama, the entertainment. People are paying us anyway. It's not about accuracy. Though if you do have any sort of magic that could help you with that, I would recommend using it. It really freaks people out. It's not everyone is used to having their deepest thoughts said aloud every day, am I right? So you'd use this. Makes this haunting noise, right? Not that I'm sure I could find any use for this in your case. But it's an option, you know? It's an option. You could do, I don't know, something like that. Maybe have a recording of it and going in the background. That could be very spooky, right? Very spooky. So you'd have that. Right. Done that, got that. Great, great, great. All right. Next on your plate, we've got these. These are your tarot cards. Now, people have used these for centuries to cheat and lie and manipulate others. And that is exactly what you will be doing here, isn't it, my dear? So, it's all for the drama, once again, and these are your props. And tarot is very dramatic. I mean, what can be more dramatic than having 76 cards splayed out in front of you, and running your hands over each one, wondering what your fate will be, as an enwrapped passerby picks a singular card, and then another. and another. So some things I'd recommend if you're gonna, be reading people's fortune with these: shuffle them. Shuffle the bloody hell out of them. When you shuffle them, the more that you shuffle them, people will think you're actually doing something with them instead of just, spouting nonsense. And when you read people's fortunes, if you do have any sort of magic that can pick people's minds, I'd highly recommend you use it, because then you can use some sleight of hand and kind of cherry pick the cards, and that gets really fun, because then you can either let them believe that they're going to get everything that they ever wanted, or you can go in the opposite direction and make them terrified to walk out of their front door for the next 6 months. It's great, you're totally in control, and they're paying you either way. So you'd shuffle them, and you might do something, I don't know, like this. So, once you have successfully shuffled the deck, you'd splay them out very dramatically, which I'm sure you'll be good at. And you'll have your querent pick their card. And then you can just kind of bullshit and interpret the artwork. So let's do some examples, shall we? So. Pick a card. Any card. You can pick this card, or that card. Remember, it will reveal your fate. So choose wisely, my dear. That one. All right. Let's see what your future has in store for you. So, what I'm seeing here is that in your future, you will come into a wealth, a vast fortune as well. Someone will hand you a goblet, perhaps to drink, take you out to dinner, feed the birds. There's a bird there. Your cup will be overflowing with water. Maybe not water, maybe beer or whiskey or some other kind of alcoholic beverage, perhaps. And a hand will be extended to you. The question is, will you accept it? Or will you deny it? Yeah, I completely made that up, right? Let's do another one, right? Let's do another one real fast. All right, here we go. Which one you want, my lady? Right, great. You are going to make someone very upset. Or it's someone who is on the street crying in a gutter. And they have these spilled glasses everywhere. Very interesting, right? Yeah, all right, let's, those are yours. Let's, I've had enough of that. Okay. You're gonna do great, don't worry about it. All right. Anything else? Anything else that we've got to get through here today? All right. Well, looks like that about does it for you today. Now, do you have any more questions about me? For me? Do you have any questions for me about the circus? Or about me? I'm sure you're dying to know more. No, there's not a consistent pay schedule. We typically get paid after a performance. It's not consistent, it's not standardized, it's we divvy it up. It's kind of more just like a mad grab sometimes. So you have that to look forward to. I will say it gets you really good at sleight of hand. So, all right, anything else? Well, like I said, your safety is on Lutwidge's mind. Somewhere in there. It's on there, it's in there somewhere, okay? But you don't really have to worry about that. We're not gonna put you in any immediate danger. You don't have to do any stunts in the show, at least, you know, not at first. That'll come later as you're feeling more comfortable, so as long as you don't piss off Lutwidge, you don't have a lot to worry about your first couple weeks. So, that's a plus, right? You know, stay on his good side, you won't have any dangerous stunts to do. I've been there before. Well, that is a time past and a time that is over. Anything else? Great, well, again, if you ever need me, I am up in the blue tent, blue and yellow, right over there. Over there. Over there. Look at it. Look at it. Move it with your eyes. See it. Turn. See it with your eyes. Over there. That one. In case you need anything, like I said before, my doors are open of all hours of the evening and the daytime. My doors are open all the time. In case you need any advice or anything at all, like I said, I don't care if you wake me up in the middle of the night for help, for anything, really. So, welcome to the crew. I'm sure we'll be seeing each other soon. All right, get yourself settled.